आज मैं जिन सहाबा का जिक्र करने लगा हूँ,
Huzur says that today the companions which I'm going to mention, their incidents and narratives about them, the history has has not preserved those accounts in detail. The brief introduction of these people is there, which can be explained in few lines. But as I wish that all the Sahaba who participated in Badr, it should come once in the Jamaat literature. So therefore, I am including the names with only brief introduction in some cases. Otherwise, the status of these prophets which was there and which is there, although it might be very brief, but this is full of blessings for us, that they could mention the zikr khair of these people should be there. These were the people who, despite being poor and very weak, they were among the first ranking people for the protectors of Islam, and they were never intimidated by the power of the enemies, but they all had full trust in Allah Almighty. With the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they made a pact of devotion and fidelity, and they did not desist from sacrificing their lives for this sake. And because they fulfilled this covenant and promise, because of that Allah Almighty gave them the glad tidings of paradise, and gave them and made the announcement that Allah Almighty is pleased with all these people. Hazrat Rabbe bin Haqq al-Aus was one companion. There are two opinions about him. Some have mentioned Rabbe and Abdullah, and some, according to Ibn Ishaq, is Abdul Haq and Abdul bin Haqq, and he was related to Banu Khazraj, and Banu Saida was his tribe, and he participated in the Battle of Badr. Then Hazrat Salama bin Thabit, full name Salama bin Thabit bin Bakhsh. Hazrat Salama, he participated in Badr, and in Battle of Uhud, Abu Sufyan, he killed Hazrat Salama, and he embraced martyrdom, and his father and his uncle and brother and Amr bin Thabit, they all embraced martyrdom in this battle of Uhud, and many other members of their family. The name of the mother was Laila Bint Yaman, who was sister of Huzaifa bin Yaman. Hazrat Sinan bin SAifi, he relates to the branch of Khazraj, Banu Salma. The mother was NAila Bint Qais, and he had one son named with Masood. And in 12 Hijri, he accepted Islam. This Bai'at, it was on the Uquba Saniya, along with 70 other Ansar, and he participated in Badr and Uhud. He was there in the Battle of Ditch, and he embraced martyrdom in that battle. Then Abdullah bin Abd Manaf, he was related to Bani Nu'man. Abu Yahya was his title. The mother was Humayma bint Ubaid, daughter of Ubaid, and her daughter was there. His name was Umayma, and he participated in Badr and Uhud. Then Muhrij bin Amir bin Malik, he He died on the morning when the people were going for Ghazwa Uhud. And he was bin Banu Adi bin Hijar. He related to that. The name of the mother was Sauda bin Khasma bin Haris, and he related to Aus tribe. His mother he was the sister of Hazrat Said bin Khasma. Sahal, he had two children from that, and he participated in Badr. And the day he was going to, the Holy Prophet ﷺ had to leave for Uhud. On that morning he passed away. He is counted among those people, those who participated in Uhud, because he had the intention. So the Holy Prophet ﷺ counted him among those people who went out for Uhud. Hazrat Ais bin Ma'is, Sahabi, companion. His name was Ais bin Ma'is, and he was Banu Zuraq of tribe. And the Holy Prophet ﷺ in the brotherhood was established within Suhaifa bin Harmala. It was established along with his brother. He participated in the Battle of Badr. Along with the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he participated in all the battles. Hazrat Ail bin Ma'is, Bere Moina, and in Battle of Ditch he participated. And along with the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he participated in all battles. In the period of Hazrat Abu Bakr, in the year 12, he Jang-e Yamama, he got the martyrdom. Then Abdullah bin Salama bin Malik al-Ansari, he was related to the Kabila tribe of Ansar. He participated in Badr, and he got martyrdom in Ghazwa Uhud. When he got martyred, and Hadhrat Mujarrab bin Ziyad, they were both wrapped in one sheet, and the bodies were brought to Medina. Hazrat Abdullah bin Salma's mother, she came to the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and she mentioned that my son was in Badr, and now he has got martyred in the Uhud. I wish that I think that his body should be taken to Medina, that I should also be present there. The Holy Prophet ﷺ permitted that. And Abdullah bin Salma, he was quite heavy in body weight, and Mujarraz bin Ziyad was very slim and not so bulky. It is written in a narration that still their weight on the two sides of the camel was equal. People surprised, and the Holy Prophet ﷺ said that their actions have actually made them of equal weight. Then Masud bin Khalda is another Sahabi. His name was Masud bin Khalda, and according to some narration, Masud bin Khalid is also mentioned. He was from Ansar, Banu Zuraq, the Ansar tribe. He participated in both Badr and Uhud, and according to some narrations, that he got martyred in the incident of Bere Mouna, and some say that he got martyred in Ghazwa Khaybar. Hazrat Masud bin Saad Ansari. Hazrat Masud, the Ansar tribe, Banu Zuraq, he was related to that, and he participated in Badr and Uhud. And according to some people, Masud bin Saad, he got martyred in Bere Mouna incident, and according to some people, he died in the Battle of Khaybar, Ghazwa Khaybar. Hadhrat Zaid bin Aslam Ansari, he was from Banu Ajlan of Ansar. He participated in Badr and Uhud. And during the period of Hazrat Abu Bakr, Talha bin Khuwailid, in the fight against him, he got martyred. Muzafa is a fountain in the northern area, and the claimant of prophethood, Zulay bin Khuwailid, there was a battle with him at that point. And then Abu Munzir, Yazid bin Amir, his name Yazid bin Amr is also narrated. He was from Ansar, Banu Sawad, Bait Aqba and Badr and Uhud. He participated in all these occasions, and his progeny is Baghdad, spread over there. Then Hazrat Amr bin Salba, Ansari Sahabi, he was related to the tribe Adi, and he was well known by his title. He participated in Badr and Uhud. And Hazrat Amr bin Salba narrates that I met on the Siala, on the point of Siala with the Holy Prophet, and I accepted Islam. And the Holy Prophet put his hand on my head. His son clarifies that there is another person, another companion. He narrates from his father that at the age of 100, Hazrat Amr bin Salba, on the place where the Holy Prophet ﷺ passed his head on it, there the hair did not become grey. Hazrat Abu Khalid, Haris, was also one of the companion. He was from Ansar, Banu Zuraq. He was well known with his title, Bait Aqba and Badr and Uhud. He participated in all the battles along with the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Hazrat Khalid bin Walid, along with him, he participated in Battle of Yamama and got injured, and the wound was healed. But during the period of Hazrat Umar, the wound came up again, and then he died as a result of that. So he is counted as the martyrs in Yamama, in the Battle of Yamama. Then there is a Abdullah bin Salaba. He is also from Ansari. His name was Abdullah bin Salaba. He participated in Badr and Uhud. In the Badr, along with his brother Hazrat Wahab bin Salba, he participated along with him. Then Hazrat Sahab bin Salba Ansari, Hazrat Sahab, he had two brothers, Hazrat Abdullah and Hazrat Jadid. And his brother participated in both Bait Uqba and Saniya. In the second one, he was and along with his brother Abdullah bin Salba, he participated in Badr and Uhud. And Hazrat Wahab bin Salba's name was Mahas bin Salba, is also narrated. Then Hazrat Malik bin Masood Ansari, he was from Ansar tribe of Banu Saida, and he participated in Badr and Uhud. Abdullah bin Qais, he was from Banu Salma tribe of Ansar. His brother Mabad bin and he, along with his brother, he participated in both Badr and Uhud. Then Abdullah bin Habs Ansari, he was from the tribe of Banu Khazraj of Ansar, and some has mentioned his name as Abdullah bin Hash. He, along with the Holy Prophet, he participated in Badr and all the other battles. After that he participated. Then Hazrat Musab bin Umair Kushari, some mention Musab bin Bashir. He was from Ansar tribe of Aus. Banu Zubaya was the branch of that. and Musab bin Umair, he was in Baitul Aqaba, he accepted and then participated in Badr and Uhud. Hazrat Sawad was also one companion, his name Sawan bin Rozan, and in some narrations is Aswad bin Rozan and Suad bin Zuraq. Both these names are there. He participated in Badr and Uhud. Hazrat Musab bin Auf is a companion. Kabila Banu Khuza, he related to that. He was partner of Banu Hawazin. And Musab bin al-Hamra is also mentioned. Abu Auf was his title. And in the second Hijrat towards Habsha, he was there when he migrated from Mecca to Medina. So then he stayed at a place, and at the time of the brotherhood, the Holy Prophet ﷺ, Hazrat Salama bin Hatib Ansari, he established the mu'akhat between the two of them. Hazrat Musab bin Auf, he participated in Badr, Uhud and Ditch. In all these battles, he participated along with the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Hazrat Musab bin Auf died in 57 Hijrah at the age of 78. Then Hazrat Mujail bin Abi Alab, he participated both in Badr and Uhud. Just this much is written about him. Then Hazrat Amir bin Ukail Mukair, he was related to Banu Sa'd, the tribe. He participated in Badr, and his brother was also there, Hazrat Ayas bin, and all these brothers, they also participated with him, and they also participated in other battles later on. All these brothers, they accepted Islam in Dar-e Arqam. And Amir bin Mukair, he died on the day of Jang-e-Yamama. Then Amr bin Suraka, Amr bin Suraka was his full name. He died in the period of Hazrat Usman. Mother was Qudama, and some say the name was Amina. Amr bin Suraka, he was from the tribe Adi, and Abdullah bin Suraka was his brother. Hazrat Amr bin Suraka, along with Hazrat Abdullah, he migrated to Medina, and then Wafa bin al-Munzir Sahabi accommodated them. The Holy Prophet ﷺ, Hazrat Amr bin Suraka ki Saad bin Zaid establishment of the brotherhood was there with Hazrat Amr bin Suraka. He participated in Uhud, Badr and Uhud and Khandaq. He participated in all these occasions. Amir bin Rabia narrates that the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he sent us for a Sriya Nakhla, and along with us Amr bin Suraka was also there, and he was very well built and high in stature, and the other person felt very hungry. Because of the intensity of hunger, he couldn't walk and he sat down. So at that time, we tied a stone to his belly, and then he started walking with us. Then we went to an Arab tribe. Then the people of that tribe, they offered hospitality, and after that he started walking. So this was after that, after the food, when he started walking, Amr bin Suraka said that first I thought that both the legs, they actually carry the one's body, but actually I have found today that it is the belly which actually gives the support, because if a person is without food, then they cannot walk. He was given a portion of land, and Hadhrat his period during the period of Hazrat Usman, he passed away. Then Sabit bin Hazal, he was Hazrat Amr bin Auf, the branch of that he related. He Badr, Uhud and Khandaq, he participated along with the Holy Prophet ﷺ. 12 Hijrah in Jang-e-Yamama during Hazrat Abu Bakr, he passed away. Then Hazrat Musab bin Qais, he was Ansar from Khazraj and he participated in Badr and Uhud. Hazrat Sumair radhiyallahu anhu, the name of the mother was Khadija. Hazrat Suhaib had a son whose name was Abdullah, and his mother was from Kabila Banu Judara. He died, and apart from that, he did not have any issue. And Ubadah bin Qais was his brother. Hazrat Suhaib bin Qais and Ubadah bin Qais, they were uncle of Abu Darda, Hazrat Abu, and he was the real brother of, and there was another person there. Then Hazrat Khubab, Mawla Uqba bin Hazrat Khubab, he was a freed slave, and his title was Abu Yahya, and he was the partner with Banu Halif. The Holy Prophet ﷺ, after the migration to Medina, the establishment of brotherhood was with Faras bin Samad was the person, and Hazrat Khubab, he participated in all Badr, Uhud and Khandaq. He participated along with the Holy Prophet ﷺ. He passed away in 19th Hijrah in Medina. At that time he was 50. Hazrat Umar led his janazah prayer. Hazrat Sufyan radhiyallahu anhu bin Nasr Ansari, he was related to the tribe Khazraj. And there is difference of opinion in the name of the Wale. Different people have mentioned differently. Ghazwa Uhud and Badr, he participated according to one narration. The Holy Prophet ﷺ, Tufail bin Haris, he was the establishment of a brotherhood was made with him. And then his companion Abu Makhshi ad-Dai, he was well known with his title Abu Makhshi. He was from Asad. He related to them in the early immigrants, and he participated in Badr. And then Hazrat Wahab bin Abi Sara, Musa bin Uqba says that he, along with his brother Amr, he participated in Badr. And Hassan has mentioned his name in his account, but according to some, Balazri says that it is not proved, and he only participated in Badr, not in the migration to Habsha. Then Hazrat Tamim, he was Ansari. He was from Banu Ghanam. He participated in Badr and Uhud. And Abul Hamra Asad, Haris bin Hamra, he participated in Badr and Uhud. Hazrat Muaz and Hazrat Auf and Muiz and his freed slave and Abul Hamra, they had one camel, and they were traveling on that turn by turn. and then Abu Sabra bin Johan. Abu Sabra was the title, and it became so popular that people forgot his original name. The Walda, the mother, was Barra, who was the auntie of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. And so in that case he was related to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. And he migrated to Habsha twice. In the second immigration to Habsha, and his wife was also along with him. He had 3 daughters. The names were Muhammad, Abdullah and Saad. Hazrat Abu Sabra, when he travelled from Mecca to Medina, then Munzir bin Muhammad, he stayed with him. The Holy Prophet ﷺ, Hazrat Abu Sarra and Abu Salama bin Salama, the establishment of Muwakhat was there, brotherhood was there, and he participated Badr and Khandaq, and in all battles he was always with the Holy Prophet ﷺ. After the demise of the Holy Prophet, he went back to Mecca and then settled there, and he passed during the period of Hazrat Usman. Sabit bin Amr bin Zaid, Ibn Ishaq and Zuhri, these are the historians. He has traced his genealogy, and he was related to Banu Ashra, which was the and he participated in Badr, and he embraced martyrdom in Uhud. And bin Awar al-Haris, Hazrat Abul, and there is a difference of opinion regarding his name. The Saq says his name is Ka. There are 2 different opinions, and his uncle was Abul Awar. Some people have mentioned as his uncle, and they have attributed him to his uncle. Ibn Hisham's opinion is the same. Abul Awar, the mother, he was related to Khazraj. The Banu Adi was the tribe. He participated in Badr and Uhud. Hadhrat Abbas bin Amir bin Adi. Hadhrat Ibn Ishaq has mentioned his name as Abbas. Walda was Ummul Baneen, daughter of Zuhair bin Salba. She related to Khazraj tribe. Banu Salma was the sub-tribe. And he was, Hazrat Abbas was among those 70 people who were present in Bait Uqba. And he participated in Badr, and he got martyrdom in Uhud. Then Hazrat Oyas bin Ukar. He is also known as Ibn Banu Ukay. He was from the tribe Banu Saad, who was Hadhrat Khalid and other people. They accepted, all these people, they accepted Islam together in Dar Arqam. And Khalid and Akil and Khalid and his brother, they immigrated together. And then in Medina they stayed with the Munzir. And there were 3 brothers from his mother. They also participated in Badr. And Ibn Yunus has mentioned that he was in the and he passed away in the 34 Hijrah. And some say that he was killed in Yamama. And Hazrat Akil and Hazrat Khalid and Hazrat Amir, they died in different battles. There is a narration about him that he died at the incident of Bere Mona. Hazrat Ayas bin Bukair, he participated in all Ghazwat with Badr, Uhud and other. with the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was among the early Muslims, and he was among the early immigrants. He was, the father was Muhammad bin Bukair. The Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Hazrat Yas bin Bukair, and he established the relationship with another companion. He was also a poet. Zaid bin Aslam narrates that Abul Bukair, his son, he came to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he mentioned that, O Prophet of Allah, that please get married our sister to that person. And they said, what do you think about Bilal? Is a good one. Think about that. The people went back, and second time they came, and they said that O Prophet of Allah, please arrange the marriage of our sister to that person. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said the same thing, that what do you think about Bilal? And these people, they went back for thinking, and for the third time they came, and they said, they again mentioned the same thing, that our sister should be arranged in marriage with someone. Then the Holy Prophet ﷺ gave the same reply, that what do you think about Bilal? And then he said that, what do you think about a person who is from the people of paradise? And then those people, they said to the Holy Prophet ﷺ, yes, that we agree. And this was the status of Hazrat Bilal. And finally the marriage was arranged as proposed by the Holy Prophet ﷺ. So they did deny a couple of times, but finally they accepted whatever was commanded by the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Every people have their own status. Some people immediately accept in the first place, whatever you say, we agree. And some people think over it. But anyway, we understand the status of Hazrat Bilal from this. Hazrat Malik bin Umair. His mother's name was Umair. He was said Numaila. It's a branch of Aus tribe. Participated in Badr and Uhud, and he got martyrdom in Uhud. Hazrat Umair, whose grandfather is Rabbe, he was from Ansar, Aus tribe, and he participated in battle with Badr and got martyred in Uhud. And Hazrat Khansa bin Tehzam was his mother, his wife, when he got martyred. That the father of this lady, she got married, her nikah was performed with another tribe which she did not like. So then she came to the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and the Holy Prophet ﷺ cancelled her nikah which his father has arranged. But he said that if the daughter does not like, then it's cancelled. And after that, Hazrat Khansa married Abul Waba, and from this marriage, she was blessed with children. So this is the status of the freedom of the ladies in this matter, in the matters of their matrimonial things. That those people sometimes they enforce their will. They should think about that. Then Haris bin Arfaja. Hadhrat Haris, he was from Banu Ghanam. He participated in Badr and Uhud. Then Hazrat Rafi bil Unjada, Ansari. The father's name was Abul Haris, and Unjala was the name of the mother. And she got famous with the name of the mother instead of father. He was related to Banu Umayya and participated in Ghazwa Uhud, Badr and Khandaq, the ditch. And according to one narration, the Holy Prophet ﷺ, Hazrat Rafi bin Unjada and Hazrat Hussain Razillah Ta'ala Anhu, among them, he established brotherhood between them. And then Hazrat Khuwaida bin was one companion. Mother was Uzam. She was from Banu Salma. Khulaida, his name is Khulaid bin Qais, Khalid bin Qais, and Khalda bin Qais. All these names are mentioned. He participated in Badr and Uhud, and his real brother, the name was Khalad. And some historians say he was among the Badri companions. Then Saqaf bin Amr. Regarding his tribe, different opinions are there. Some Banu Aslam, some say Banu Aslam and Banu Asad. Some mention Banu Salam. He was along with his two brothers, he participated in Badr, Hazrat Malik bin Amr and Hazrat Mudlaj bin Amr. Hazrat Saqaf bin Amr, he was from the early companions, and in the Battle of Ditch and Hudaybiyah, he participated and got martyrdom later on. And he was a brother of Khurab, and Banu Asad was the tribe. His name was Hadhrat Sabra's name. Sumura bin Atif is the name. Aman bin Sulaim says that my father and uncle, they participated in Ghazwa Uhud, and they took a strong promise from me that I will not fight with any Muslim. Abdullah bin Yusuf says that it is the same person who separated Damascus among the Muslims, and he is known from the Syrian people. He says that the Holy Prophet ﷺ has said that now the battle in the hand of and Allah Almighty sometime raises some people and some are degraded. That is because of their actions it is done, and everything is in the hand of God. Hazrat Salama bin Thabit, he passed by Abu Darda, and he said along with Samra there is a light of the Holy Prophet. Abdurrahman bin Ais says that I saw somebody who used foul language against Hazrat Sabra. So instead, in order to avoid that, he just did not reply despite the anger, and he suppressed his anger, and he started crying, and he was so much angry. But when he suppressed the anger, he started weeping, and there was tears coming out from his eyes. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said that what a good person he is, Samra. If he could just trim his long hair, because he had very long hair, and also he should raise his lower, the trouser or the sheet which he wrapped around his loins. And he says that I wish to confront a mushrik, idolater, and if I kill him, then I will. Imam Bukhari, he was not Imam Bukhari and other people, and they have included both of them in Badri companions. So this was the mention of the companions which I wanted. Now after the Jummah, I am going to lead two namaz janaza. The very first janaza is Unko Adnan. He was Amir of Malaysia. On 8th of October, at 74 years, he passed away in NAila region. His father was from early Ahmadis, who accepted Ahmadiyyat in 1953. Maulana Muhammad Sadiq Sahib's through, and Muhammad Saleh Keen Sahib, through both of them he accepted Ahmadiyyat. His father was in a state in Malaysia, he was a mufti there, and from the mother side he was linked to the higher ups, and he was transferred to another department after that, accepting Ahmadiyyat. In 1968, Adnan Sahib, 44, he was born, and then he did in MA in political science. In 1969, he got employment in government diplomatic service, and he was a department of Prime Minister in the research. He was there. Then he was Singapore, Beijing, and some other countries, and he was appointed there. Then he got further promotion, and he was in the national security of the king. He was the division head, and 1984 he started work there, and then 92 to 97. So he also worked in the department of the king, and he had a bypass operation. And then in the Prime Minister's office he got the job again. In 1999 he retired, and in 1956, although he did the Bai'at with his parents, but in 1981 when he came back from Bangkok, then he became active Ahmadi, and his link with Jamaat was strengthened. In 86, Hazrat Khalifatul Rabbe, he was appointed as the first president of Malaysia Jamaat, and during his period of his presidency, Jamaat made the progress. Baitul Salam and Baitul Rahman, these buildings were built during his period. From Indonesia to bring the missionaries and to get them settled there, he did very work. And also he sent students to Rabbe and Qadian for study. For the last 2 years, he was not feeling well. Many times he was admitted in hospital. Then he wrote to me that I want to go to Tahirhat. So this year in May, he went there and he spent some time there. His health improved, but again he got ill and he got admitted in hospital. He was Musi. He has left one daughter and 2 sons. Adnan Sahib, because despite being linked with royal family, he was very modest. The government and Jamaat's responsibilities, he was very dedicated, and all the reports sent to the Markaz, he always took care of the minute things, and he used to work late at night in the office. And the Jamaat workers and members of the Jamaat, and particularly with missionaries, he was treating very nice all these people. With the children, the Jamaat children, he was paying special attention and very much worried about their training, and used to say that these are the future of the Jamaat. His wife says that he was always in the Jamaat. He was very much emphasizing the higher education for children, and he was thinking about the Jamaat progress all the time. The day of his demise, there was no ambulance available at that time. So in order to take the dead body to his body to the mosque, a Jamaat member contacted a Chinese volunteer who took his body to the mosque. This person from China said that and he has a very special experience while taking the body. He says that when I started, the traffic was always there, very bad on that day, and normally it would have taken one hour, but on that day it took only 25 minutes. So when I reached the mosque, then I realized that perhaps this is the body of somebody who is dedicated to religion. Tabshir Rabbe Mansoor Khan Sahib has written that Adnan Ismail Sahib, he performed as president in Malaysia. He was like father to the member of the community. During the visit of Malaysia, I happened to meet him and to talk to him. I found him a person who used to work very honestly and dedicatedly, and in very difficult circumstances he looked after the affairs of the community, and regarding difficult occasions his opinion was very much greatly valued. Allah Almighty exalt his status. and also his progeny may enable to follow him in his good deeds, and they should be able to have a good strong contact with the Jamaat. The second janazah is Hamida Begum Sahaba, Chaudhry Khalil Ahmad Sahib of Rabbe. She was the wife of that. On 5th of October at the age of 84 he died in Rabbe. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi rajiun. Bangar, she was born there in a village near Qadian. He was very regular, prayer and tahajjud, and she had great love with the Holy Quran, and she was dedicated and extremely in love, and she used to recite the Holy Quran many times in a day, and during the Ramzan she used to go for Taraweeh to listen the Holy Quran, and she tried always that when the ladies used to go for Jummah, she used to go for Jummah. The very first lady, she tried to be the first lady for the Jummah, so she used to go very early, and she was very simple in life, and whatever money she could get, and she was very simple in clothes and spent the money for the Jamaat requirements. She looked after the marriages of various girls and prepared the jihez, and many times she gave her jewelry as contribution, and helping the poor people. She used to visit them, and that was a great joy for him. She was very spending a lot of money in sadaqah and khairat, and did not refuse anybody to go empty-handed. She was Musia. Osman Khan, they have got two sons, and Latif Ahmad Kaila, she was the elder sister of that, and Dr. Muzaffar Chaudhry Sahib is the elder son, and he is have the UK. He lives. His Bisharat Naveed Sahib is the son, and he is serving in the field. His Hafiz Abdul Halim Sahib is the son-in-law in Rabbe, and the granddaughter is there is another grandson, and there are two grandsons. One is Hafiz and one is studying in Jamia. Normally the mothers of the missionaries, I always lead the janazah, especially those missionaries who are in the field, and they could not attend the janazah, and this person, his son is, he could not, therefore I have decided that I am going to lead his janazah prayer today. Bisharat Nabi Sahib says that in Jamia Ahmadiyya, after completion, I went into the field, and when I came back, so for the morning prayer I couldn't go to Fajr prayer to the mosque. She said that when my son, that the people, so then you go to the mosque because the people look at you, but remember that Allah Almighty is watching over you. So always pay attention to the prayer, and always see to it that Allah Almighty is watching over you. He said that I was studying in Jamia while my father passed away. My elder brother has gone abroad, so she looked after the whole family, whole house. And one day I said in a light mood that should I say to the Jamaat that I want to look after my mother, so therefore do not send me far away. She became very serious on that, and she said that wherever the Jamaat says, you go there, and this is not right. If you have offered yourself as waqf and dedicated the life, so wherever they say, you have to go there. And if I have to ask somebody else, so then I will ask somebody who is earning the world, and not you, because you are serving religion. So this was his feelings. And when I bid him farewell last time, and then I said that I should leave my wife and children with you. Although she was very weak, it was very difficult for her to stand up, but she was not. She said, no, you take your wife and children with you, and they should stay with the husband. So this is a lesson from these elderly people, which is very important for many people these days. Allah Almighty may exalt his status, and also enable her progeny to be steadfast and connected with Jamaat.